Okay, hello, this is Rich Dickey, and I'm here to show you what it looks like on Friday, December 30th, 2022. We're going to go over the BABA options here, and we're going to take a look at what we've done so far with this execution of the 1216 to 1230 Alibaba, trying to get about $4,000 out of covered calls, and we're trying to, at the same time, watch our stock appreciation and see what it goes to. So right now we're reviewing the covered calls, and there's some vertical calls and some vertical puts. I've already cleared out those calls and puts from an earlier video. BABA started at 86.46 on 12/16. That's Friday, 2 weeks ago. It went to 87.81 on 12/22. Then it went to 89.13 yesterday at the end of the day, close of business, closing bell on Thursday, 12/29. So this morning, starting on 12:30 here, we're starting out at 89.13, and we'll see what we finish up with. Right now, we don't know, but we'll go ahead and put that on the next video. The average cost of all the BABA stock, the 1,000 shares of stock we're working with here, is $80.60. So what is our mission for the 12/16 to 12/30? It's to get to over $4,000 in premiums in the last 2 weeks of the year. We're going to get the 1,000 shares of BABA assigned at $91 after the closing bell on Friday. Good luck with that. We're at 89.30. Who knows what's going to happen? But we'll see. We're going to take, if we get to $91, we'll take a $10,000 short-term gain before January 1st so that we can go ahead and take that gain into this year. I'd rather start with a clean BABA stock, but if it doesn't go above 91, maybe even $90, I'll just keep it and we'll run it into next year. So we're going to try to pocket over $4,000 of calls and puts, and still watching the stock grow. Now, let's take and review what all three of our executable calls and puts are all about. So we went ahead and cleared out the puts on the last video. So now all we have are the calls. Remember, we made a little over $1,000 on the calls and puts for the 2 weeks, and we went ahead and closed them out because the price had gone so high it made the puts easy to buy back the obligation. So where are we standing at right now? Well, we got 1,000 shares, and we paid $80.60, as I said on the first slide. So that's $80,604. Currently worth $89,000. That's basically just on paper. You don't actually make that $8,525. That $8,525. You don't make that until you sell it. So we have a $540 gain that we could make if we carry this all the way through to the end of the day, later on today on Friday, December 30th. We could make $3,000 if we carry it to the end of the day and it stays below 91. So we're trying to collect the 3,500 here, 35.46. And right now, if we wanted to buy ourselves out of the obligation, we could pay $1,350 and $350. So for both these sets of contracts, $1,300 and $350. Right now, if we paid that, we'd end up with $526 and $2,656 in profit. So, a little over $3,100, about $3,182 to be exact. Not bad. But if we carry it one more day, we might be able to get to the end of the day and still be able to keep all of this. Or we may pay, say, $100 or $200, get out of it in the middle of the day, and then reset a new covered call for the next 2 weeks. So we'll show you that tomorrow when we do the video on what actually happened. So a spreadsheet here. We've got a spreadsheet here that kind of shows you what we started out with on 12/16. And we're almost to 12:30, just here in a few more hours. The market will open up and we'll go ahead and finish out the last day of these 2 weeks. So we had 6 puts at $82, and we got $380 deposited. Then we had 4 puts at $80 with $280 deposited. And then we had 2 vertical calls set at $90, and I'll tell you that the bottom was 86. I bought it at 86, and I wanted it to go to 90. When it went over 90, I went ahead and bought it out. I paid the $54 and bought it out. And on the two puts before that, when it went over $90, it made the puts really easy to get out of. So I went ahead and paid the $30 and the $38. So when you take the whole $122 from the 47.46 that we're trying to, we actually got cash deposited. We're trying to keep it over $4,000. It was at 47.46 to get out of the calls and the puts, not including the 91 and the 95, not including that because I didn't get out of those. We took off $122 from the 47.46 and we get 46.24. I'd like to get the 1,000 shares of BABA signed at $91 after closing bell. Don't know if that's going to happen or not. If it did, I'd take about a $10,000 short-term gain, and that'd be great. I'm going to pocket over 4,000 of calls and puts premiums while we're still watching the stock grow. Remember, the calls and the puts from earlier are gone. I already bought those back. Now we just have the covered calls on the 3 leaps and the 10 contracts for the $91 cover calls. So that's the recap for Friday, 12:30, going into the opening bell. See you on the next video.